This is already a competitive LEV, but I think now that he made a clear upgrade, bringing in Rossy.
Yeah, I tell you what, in the start of the show, these two with their Leviatán pick, they didn't have me. I wasn't sure. I didn't know what to do here. But now, I'm a believer.
Yeah, hey,
Around here from
I've been
the
on my
front.
grind,
Fight
cause
the
the late
first fight,
days,
the
they wanna
second.
compete, but they know they can't trace me. Never know can't break me.
Quick
One
time
minute,
to
two
find
clicks
one,
like
find two.
HD, can't make sense of the nonsense. They wanna see me go dumb, no conscience. If it ain't about money, no comment. Double up, pay me and pay homage. Cause last I checked, hey, I put the man on the streets. Made a few bands in my sleep.
They
Keep
continue to
the
trade it back here,
on
Rossy.
my name, that's a beat. What I had is like Curry from the three. Don't worry about me. Hold up on my biz, better buy some. Gonna be a long night if they try some. All I do is stack up and stay low.
I'm here.
What's good, bro?
What's up, brother? How you feeling,
man, bro? I'm good. Come on in. Come on in.
Thank
man.
you.
It's been a while, bro. We gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
Let's do it.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Why you worry about me? Hey, don't worry about me.
It has been a long time
Has.
for this to happen, man. Oh my gosh. It feels like it was just yesterday that we were boot camping in San Antonio playing together, and then unfortunately, I had to give you the first boot.
I did not miss that
To
place.
kick off your real career, though, because now you're in VCT. I mean, you had to travel all the way to APAC and back, bro, the Rossy World Tour.
Actually.
Dude, I want to talk to you a little bit about, your time in APAC when you were on T1, and specifically Masters, because that was like my first international event that I casted, and to see you there, like my old teammate, like killing it in APAC. What did it mean to you to be on an international team for the first time, going to your first international event?
When I qualified or whatever, or when we qualified rather.
Yeah.
It was just craziness, It was just so many things that you think of. I was like, wow, it was like in my head, this was like step one of completing, I'm like a real tier 1 player now. I feel like that really solidified myself. I was like, I belong here now. Like that really gave me that reassurance.
Then your first opening match, you're going up against G2, and you get the first kill of the tournament against Jonah P.
Yeah, and I remember we had like a set strat for the pistol round, but for some reason, I don't know why, I was feeling nice, I guess, and I go, yo, I'm buying a deagle, and I'm walking up mid first timing.
You didn't even, you've never even practiced
I've
that?
never practiced that, no. I said these are NA players, bro, they're gonna play like this weird setup together. I'm like, if there's not gonna be anyone, if they're all mid, I died. But if they're not all mid, I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna keep walking. So I literally just walked up mid on breeze, walked through the double doors, no one's spotting anything.
Behind yellow button, mentions the strike.
That was just like, all right, welcome to the big stage, you know what I mean? That's when I realized, hey, everyone's a little nervous, so I have no reason to be nervous. We had a game plan, we realized what we need to do, just forget about everything, kind of like close your eyes for a second and just take it all in, and I'm just like, all right, I'm ready now. And you gotta believe in yourself, and I realized, I'm here for a reason. I did everything so well up to now, I'm not gonna mess it up.
He ends up falling, and now it's just Rossy here in the pit. He's bought a decent amount of time. He still has these bites. He's trying to counter-rotate back around here from the front. Finds the first, finds the second! And that is going to be the Red Bull clutch as Rossy gets himself 3 and T1 get up to 5.
Sublime timing here from Rossy.
Yo, what's good, Achilios?
Yo, Jay, what's going on, dude?
I needed your expertise because you're the APAC master, right? What did you think about Rossy?
Ooh, Rossy, okay, we're diving back into last year. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I think like most of us were probably scratching our heads when we saw the announcements and whatnot. I mean, like, he was obviously a known player, a known quantity and stuff, and everyone knew he was good, but it was just like, man, he's coming over to join T1, like, that's kind of crazy. But, like, coming over, I met him, before the tournament even started, and I was like, okay, I'm starting to see it. I was like, this is a kid who's got a really good kind of like sense of himself and a sense of like what he can bring to a team. It's like, maybe this experiment's gonna work out. Dropping 20, I mean, nearly, he dropped like 400 ACS or something on him, but he had every perfect read. He knew exactly what they were gonna do round over round on Icebox, and he was the reason why it was so clean.
And Leaf, he needs to come away with kills. He needs to be able to find the surprise.
Kill Jarv.
Your duty is
They are rotated. Jail dead. Yo, I'm gonna molly dead. Hold Jen.
This is the moment now for
30
T1 to try to
seconds
strike. A lot of details dumped into the corner. There it is, the snake bite. Does flush out Icy. Really good awareness here from T1.
They are reading every single position so nicely. There's no chance there. They just do his position, he's just dead.
T1 continue to run away with this Icebox.
Did you feel it in the moment? Like, did you realize, like, wait, I'm sitting at 10 kills. Oh, I'm sitting at 13 kills. Like, everyone is dying in the server right now.
No, I just felt everything I was doing. I felt like anything I did, it was just gonna work. Like I just knew, because after playing in APAC and going into the international stage, I was like, honestly, I respect G2 a lot, but after playing that, I realized I'm like, mechanics are a really important thing.
Yeah.
And I truly believe that none of those guys, I have a lot of respect for them, they're all great players, but none of them could be me in mechanics. So I just knew, I'm like, I'm just gonna start swinging these guys. You know, like old phase way, I'm just gonna start killing these guys. And that's exactly what I did. I just started killing them. And that's what our game plan was. We're gonna go in there.
Yeah.
Icebox was our permanent for the whole year. And
I know, that's why it was so
and
crazy.
And we came in and we were like, we have one game plan. We're gonna hit A. And we're gonna have the best A hit.
That actually is the phase way, pretty sure.
And we went A.
Listen, until they can show they can beat us, A every fucking round, bro.
It has just been this A site over and over again. Extra with one, Rossy, Saya, one apiece as well. T1 is bleeding out multiple players. Leave forward spot, but Rossy snappy with it. Oh, Excurate does end up dying there as the fight comes through, but Jonah was already taken so very low. Hunter's Fury, Trent just fishing a 4K from Rossy. They continue to storm their way forward, and as Balin, he was the last one standing. He does fall. T1 damn near perfection on Icebox.
Yeah, being able to get a 13-1 over G2, pretty much nobody else can say that they've done that at an international level.
I mean, for me, I'd say like the biggest takeaway is that this is somebody who can hang on an international stage. This is somebody who can contend with the best.
And for your first time out on an international, that's, you know, you can't put money on that, honestly, like how valuable that is.
What was it like, you know, for you, like coming off of that high, oh, I just like dominated the second map. Like, did you think that you had it in the bag, like for the third? Were you like, I'm gonna bring this momentum onwards?
Our Lotus was like our best map
Yeah.
in the whole year. We were like the Lotus team. Like we knew exactly, we were in like a unique comp with a chamber, and we felt so confident. And we were, like I feel like that was the time where I started being myself again on the third map. I had like an okay performance, nothing crazy, but I was like laughing on the stage, we were having a good time.
That's the king! That's the king!
And we came into it, we had a 9-3 half. We had the infamous 9-3.
Oh, God.
And we go into the pistol round. We're in a 2 versus 1. We're at B bomb site planning, I'll never forget this. We see Nathan or Leaf at the waterfall, like the C-Link. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna go wide for you. Let's 3-2-1, swing wide.
Rossy, maybe an easier target here for him. 6-5 actually doesn't interrupt the plan. They just want to double face, and he runs out of bullets! Does Excurate!
That was the unluckiest thing ever. He had no bullets in his class.
But it was at that moment when
And
you were
I-
like, yo.
I didn't think, okay, we're losing, because I'm focused on the game, but I'm like, but deep down inside, I was like, wait, the curse is activated already. How did they activate?
Oh, no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Masters Shanghai, and welcome to overtime.
This is exactly what we wanted to see from these two teams.
Everything to play for here for T1. Paranoia at the ready, sends that, and that's gonna force them packing, but no, he's overstayed. I see, it's been to let's go! Just in the blink of an eye, they all get mowed down. The flood of G2 washes them away.
Me and you have talked in the past, especially like when we were on the same team with some of the close losses that we had, about how bad it can feel. So like, what were the vibes like after that game?
Well, kind of like the grueling thing about esports is like, hey, no one cares about your feelings. You know what I
Goldfish
mean?
memory,
Yeah,
yeah.
no one cares about your feelings. Like, you have to have that goldfish memory, because if you do let it eat you alive, it's just gonna show.
Yeah.
I think for some of my teammates, honestly, it really still hurt them, because we had like a lot of first time like international people, like Izu was his first time.
Well, you too, bro.
First
but-
time for me.
Yeah.
But I don't know, I guess I'm just built different or something.
Yeah,
you
you're
know
just
what
built
I mean?
different, huh?
You know, I was just like, hey, like, we gotta do this, you know, and I think it like really dug deep into them. But for me, I just like, hey, I gotta do this, and
It sounds like you had to like kind of help some of those, you know, newer players, even though you were a new player yourself. Do you think that that was like a big like learning experience that you got on T1, or was this something that you've just always had?
I think naturally I'm a very decisive person. I am a very confident person.
Yeah.
But being a leader is, I've always been like the leader type, but being a good leader and actually being a leader is different. I think before, I was so immature. Like, I would just like talk to people, like rage at people when I was younger, and just didn't understand like, okay, I'm getting the point across, what I'm saying is right, but you can't just be, it's not about being right all the time. It's about how you're gonna get this point across to the person,
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
You know, so you understanding your audience, understanding your teammate of what they need in the current moment, and that's what I really learned, and that's how I can help them.
Do you feel like you had a lot to prove to like all the NA teams that didn't really give you a chance or a tryout or anything, like in that showing specifically? You're like, yo, okay, I'm playing against G2, like now I get to show NA what I got and like what they missed out on.
It's even now it's here, I'm Leviatán now, I'm still have that chip on my shoulder, because I know once I lose that, that's when I'm gonna lose my skills and my great performance.
Your
because,
X factor,
yeah,
what
that's
makes you you.
That's what makes me me. It's like always been in my blood to prove myself to others.
What specifically do you think that you need to do to continue improving on Leviatán? Like, you know, what think you're doing a good job with right now?
Our out-of-game stuff is great. Our chemistry, our vibe, you can see it on the stage. We are always having a fun time. We're very close in it together. I would say currently right now, it's just we're very behind when it comes to the in-game stuff.
You mentioned to me that there's a little bit of panic going on sometimes. Are you like kind of taking a step up to be more active and trying to prevent that from happening and just making sure everything's okay?
Of course, I mean, that's more panic out like after the game, you know what I mean? After you lose, because truthfully, it's...
You're under like a microscope, dude, a ginormous.
Of course, and it's like, for me, it's different for these guys because honestly, I still feel like I still have a lot to prove, but I have to consider what it is for these 4 other guys. King and Tex last year were top 3 champs. Demon 1 was the former best player in the world. Column and Demon 1, world champions, right?
Yeah.
So we're doing all these things. We're doing all the right things on paper. We're working hard, we're talking together, and we're not there. And why is that? And you go through all these solutions, and we've been running through all these solutions, and it's like, hey, nothing's working. And that's where the panic starts hitting. And it's like, honestly, after that happened is where I said, guys, just listen to me. I said, just trust me, I know what to do. And I will take full responsibility from now on about how we play and how we will do things. Will be fully up to me and the coaching staff. And if you see us do bad, and if you see us do great, just remember this. Everything that's happening from now on will be on my accord and what I believe in.
Yeah.
And this is similar things
so you're gonna take all the fall.
Yeah, that's who I am. I'm the person when the pressure is the highest, that's where I perform best.
You, the new guy, you know, the new guy on the block, the guy that played in APAC for a year, he came back, is the one that's stepping up and being like, I got us, don't worry, I'm gonna get us out of this. I'm gonna pull through for us. How do you have the confidence to be able to do that on a team with world champions and players that got 3rd?
The thing is, one thing I really learned from you, honestly, Andre, is having that mental. You've always had a strong mental when it comes to confidence. You've always believed, even when you should not have any reason to be confident, to have 0 reason to be confident, you truly believe, you kind of make yourself a little delusional where it's like, I have to be this.
Yeah.
Even though it doesn't look like scrim's going bad, all these things like that, you need to believe it, because if you don't believe it, then who else will?
Exactly.
You know, and that's what I really took away and learned from all these things.
That's amazing, man. Yeah, dude, damn. Yo, that makes me feel really good.
But I'm only fully able to do it if they trust me.
Yeah.
And these guys see it. They work with me every day. They know the caliber of player I am, and they put their full faith and trust in me. And I appreciate that, because without them, I can't do it. And even though there's no result right now, I know for a fact, we will win.
Dude, I do have to say, it's been a real pleasure kind of watching you develop and grow.
Listen, it might sound cliche, but if I didn't meet you and have this experience with you, then I wouldn't even be here today.
It's a bit of a kickstart, huh?
Literally a kickstart. Starting of the kicking.
This is how you know I'm becoming old, bro. I'm doing dad jokes now, bro. No. Oh, no.
Hey, you look good, you look good, you look good.
I don't need my name in this sentence when you know I'm on my business. Only God in my witness. Thinking it's a game, tell you win it. You don't really want this prime tab out, boy, you finish. Yeah, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Why you worry about me? Hey, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Why you worry about me? Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Why you worry about me? Hey, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. Why they worry about me?